Welcome everybody to game 27, Southside Kings versus SKRIL. It's going to be the last game of this weekend. GJD versus Yes kind of got cancelled. GJD forfeited, so that game's not going to happen. Player issues. But welcome to this game. And in the commentator seat we have Cyber from SKRIL. How you doing?
Good and you?
Yeah, good. It's always great to have you.
How did the EXM GGOD game go?
GJD played with 4 players. They were having player issues. They played with 4 players and lost, I think, 7-0 to EXM. It was really rough on Theme Park.
Yeah, Theme Park got a big map, so with 4 players, that defense must have been quite difficult. Attack.
Oh yeah, both. And they were attacking first.
No. It's unlucky.
Okay, we're going to see Monty, Thatcher, Echo, and Mirror Band. Pretty standard, especially for Clubhouse. Especially the Monty.
Yeah, I think a lot of the teams are getting used to seeing SKRIL Banaks on Clubhouse with Monty, so that is being banned out quite a lot. And he is just a really useful operator on this map, either way, so he is banned quite a lot because he can change the tide of the games, and so yeah. So attack first, we're going to have to see without a Monty, so now I think SKRIL will just be going for more fragging and then doing their jobs. Have to support each other a bit more. They don't have that protection of Monty going up rafters. And then Thatcher, they're going to be bringing a Maverick for the wall. He can take care of the bandits and stuff, and then also Thermite and Abana. So a lot of hard breaching coming from them, and that's always good to see because they'll be able to get those walls open and be able to open up those angles.
So the holes probably mean they're going to want to bandit trick a bit.
Yeah, probably going to be going for bandit trick. Well, I mean, actually they can't. They don't have a bandit. So the walls are going to be free, actually.
Oh, that's true.
There's nothing to stop the hard breach. So I think they're just going to be baiting them out, maybe, by making those holes.
10 seconds to go.
Because there won't be any electrifying on the wall. So
5 seconds left before
something I want to point out here is we can't actually see the second set of pipes here in spectator view. There's a second set of pipes that run along here, and it looks like when you play some Maestro cam, sometimes it disappears. It looks really weird. We had that in another game, and it looked like they were using a glitch.
That can be confusing. Yeah, Big Daddy Q is going to be opening up that angle on the top of the garage door, and that opens up a long rafters angle all the way to that window. So if anyone's going to cross, and then here's this. Ooh, and that's actually where those holes will help a lot. The thing is, if you make small soft holes, a lot of the time the Maverick torch doesn't burn it properly. So there you see there's a few holes, and if you want to Maverick trick it with your torch, you're not going to be able to do that with all those blotches of holes. But they're just going to use that and a thermite charge, and that'll open the wall up relatively easy. No contests from the defense. And now they have all those angles open up. Abana opened up her angle, Thermite and Mav did theirs, and now I think all they're going to do is just start playing on the side, putting pressure and trying to get some information for that execute. And we don't have, there's a first pick from the Habana. That's going to be, I think the cross, that's going to be Jaeger playing below, so that's a Roma cleared, and it's going to be a refrag onto SKRIL Monster. It's going to be Zofia dead, and he's playing on the rafters. Might hold a close angle. Ash is going to go for that bulletproof camera, and he's going to take a few shots with that. Nade coming out, that's going to destroy the shield. Now some holes opened up. Ash is going to catch him out, he's going to be injured, but he's going to be safe in sight. And now Doc with a double kill, he's going to just protect the rafter spots. Thermite Swallbang going for a few bullets and not able to pick him up, and he's going to just stem back up. See if he can get. I don't think he's in a very good position to heal Wamai, so Wamai will have to stay on that 20 HP. Ashburn wasn't able to connect those shots. A bit of a jittery flick there, and he does see the Wamai. It's gonna kill him out, and that's gonna be a 3v3. So this is quite a good spread out attack. We have Ash gonna play. She was playing in constructions. He's gonna be fragged out by the Legion. And now we're gonna just see something happening. They're in the B side, but his thermite's gonna be taken out. It's all up to Maverick. A 2v1, and he is pinched on either side of him by the two defenders. So there's Crazy Pirate gonna just headshot him and take him the round. And yeah, that round was, I don't know, I think now without that Monty, SKRIL can have some troubles in attacking the rafters, and we saw that. The Doc just sat there the whole round, he didn't have any trouble, and he got a nice 2k out of it, and just protected that side. So I think they need to go from some other angles and take that rafters control, because that really did hinder them in that round.
Bring a blitz.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Blitz can be used sometimes. I don't think I've ever seen him used in a tournament actually. Though, but
I saw him earlier with it was GGD versus the EXM on Theme Park, but I guess that was more memeage.
yeah, more of a missing around if you have a 4v5.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
See, we're gonna come down here to Church Arsenal, and immediately the Romans are gonna do their thing, going out and reinforcing dirt. Vigil going upstairs to reinforce the hatches. Standard reinforcements coming in here.
Yeah. You normally see with Arsenal, it is quite far away from all the other sites and all the things that the defenders need to do. So you do always have those Romans just running as soon as the round starts to go do their job and set up for however their team needs it. So yeah, there's the Legion's gonna be reinforcing the dirt
10 seconds to insertion.
wall, and the Vigil is gonna be roaming upstairs. He's gonna go for
5
those
seconds to
hatches,
insertion.
the church hatch, the kitchen hatch, and it looks like he's gonna be playing all the way
Attackers
upstairs
are
on the
moving out
third,
to locate a
on
bomb
the second
and
floor.
defuse it.
Yeah, Castle strat coming out. You normally see Castle picked on the bedroom gym side of the map, but I think he can be useful in a lot of different situations depending on how you play him, and if you play him right, he can open up a lot of options for the defense too, and also limit the attackers on what they can do, because they have to use their utility to get rid of that. And if they're not equipped for that, then it could be a problem. And it looks like dirt's going to be clear, so where we see SKRIL rev the thermite. We've seen him in this position before. We've seen him pushing down dirt, and sometimes he's successful. We'll have to see if he'll get the pick on the Mute. And now Mute's just going to drop back, and he's just going to give up that possession. But he's still going to be watching mindfully, making sure that he has an angle, because he knows that the thermite's going to be there now. And I think now all Rev needs to do is just wait for his team to get in position. But yeah, IQ doesn't catch up to the Jaeger, and he's going to be taken out. But he has got his teammates to support him. Well, here comes Abana, and she knows where he is, around where he is. And oh, she hears him lying down, and she's just going to get the headshot. He's unable to shoot back. So that's a nice refrag. IQ going to be being taken out, but that's not too much of a loss for the attackers. And Jaeger as well, not too much of a loss. It wasn't a hard reach or anything. And yeah, there's Rev in the dirt tunnel in nice frag. Monster drops blue, and there's that cross angle you see. Just Dev and Monster just going to be doing work, hitting those headshots and just taking out those players in sight. Now we have Vigil, he's going to be waiting for the bonnet to cross. She's not watching it, she's wiggling, and he's going to take her out. But I believe the attackers have control of B side at the moment. They know that they can go for a plant at any moment. And here it is, there's the plant coming down. Monster's just going to be watching those rotates, watching that cross. And there's the fuser down. He's going to be Castle's going to be taken down, but Vigil's going to get the refrag onto him, and it's just post-farm from here. Ooh, that is nice. That is quite smart. So Vigil opening up a rotate to open up more angles for him. But he has to play this very long range, and Sledge and Thermite's gun don't have much recoil, so all they have to do is sit back, play their time, and they know that they've got this round in the bag, that Castle. And then here, ooh, it's a 1v1 all up to it. 15 seconds left. Barak is just going to be on his drone getting that info, and he's just going to be waiting. I believe he is upstairs, and there's just not enough time. 6 seconds, and he knows that he's won, which is just going to run away. And looking at each other for that time where you have the cooldown of throwing that nade. He's just going to be looking at him, and he's going to take the head off. And that was quite well played by SKRIL. They had that Thermite in a very good position to just execute on the site at any moment. I don't think that the defenders watched that well enough, and the B side just got taken very easily from that. And you see that quite a lot with Church Arsenal. Okay, well I think they're going to be going back to Church Arsenal. But you see it a lot with that hallway splitting out those sites. It makes sort of a disconnect between those bomb sites. So if you take one of the sites, it can be very difficult for the defenders to retake that. And the Vigil was on the right track by making that impact hole, making that rotate, but just wasn't able to win the round out from that. He did get it to a 1v1, but Banax knew what he was doing, and he knew that all he had to do was play the time.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
What do you think they can do differently? SK had some good movement, good. No, they did some good things that round, but they didn't. They weren't able to actually close it out. What do you think?
Yeah, I think their roam game, they could have someone, that Jaeger and that Vigil were both roaming upstairs, but they didn't really have the support there and enough for a refrag. So that Vigil was sort of alone, or that Jaeger was sort of alone after he had killed Stim, and he was able to be picked off by the Havana. And also, I feel like Castle can sometimes not be the best pick, but here's Mute going to be making a reinforcement all the way up top floor. I'm not sure his thoughts behind this. That is normally where you reinforce if you do go cash. That's sort of a prelude strat, but if they choose to hold upstairs here, I'm not sure how 2 floors difference is gonna help you, but there is still that logistic hatch that attackers can go from, and that server wall. But I don't think that these attackers will be going from up top. I mean, I don't see SKRIL doing that too much. They'll normally just go from middle floor and take it from there, but if they do overdrone and they don't see these defenders up top, that could allow for late flanks from SK, and that could allow them to win the round out by just getting those easy frags after an unsuspecting SKRIL team. But yeah, you saw Monto, he's already down blue, he's just going to be sneaking his way with Ash. Still haven't reinforced that forward, it is soft, so he's going to be able to open up that, and Legion's going to be playing very close to the wall. Not sure if he knows about it, but there's that castle barricade. That's going to help Legion immensely, because there's only one angle he has to watch. He doesn't have to be worried about that door at all. And he can just sit there and wait for the Ash to push through. She can't do much at that moment. And there's Lazarus, he can just peek the dirt tunnel without having any worries, but now Rev is going to start doing that pinch, and Monster going to be able to get a frag. Doesn't spot the Jaeger. Oh, there's actually a castle there, but he doesn't spot the Jaeger, and then Dev does. He's going to be able to get that crossfire, and that's what I was talking about. Oh, Ash pushing through, catching castle on the reload, unable to frag, but there goes the plant down. And here again, it's the disconnect from the bomb sites. This B is just being rushed and taken by SKRIL, and there's nothing that SK can do at the moment. They're trying to make those rotates maybe low easy. And here the flank comes. They know that there is one on blue, but someone's lying down and he's going to catch him out. Unable to though, he's going to be pulling out a Legion mine. But they've caught on to the fact that someone's in blue, and SKRIL Monster with a big round. I think that was a 3k, and Dev on the 2k. So they played that really well. As I said last round, they had that crossfire, so as soon as Dev was in that position in dirt tunnel, Monster was able to capitalize off that. He's going to get a frag onto Legion, and if he doesn't see that Jaeger, Dev's going to now push on that crossfire, and he's going to be able to frag the Jaeger, trying to get in a good position, and that just leaves the side open. So I think to fix that, maybe SK could put someone back of B site, not in those crossfire positions from blue and dirt, or maybe just play a bit slower and not play so close to that side of the site. SKRIL Monster doing a lot of work, because that frag, he's just getting in the building early and just getting those picks. And Willie Weenus, a bit of a PG name there, but he's doing that work as Doc. He's been fragging.
What do you mean? His name's Wiley.
Wiley Weenus. Oh, W-I-L-L-E-Y. Wiley.
Yeah, you can go for Wiley.
It could be interpreted.
You could also just say Doc and just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave the Doc. But I'm not really sure what SK is doing here. They haven't brought anything to stop this wall from being taken by the attacking side. There's nothing. There's no... Okay, well, they have a mute now, but it's not the most conventional pick. And I think he will be using those mutes on these 2 garage walls, and also the main wall at least. Not yet, hasn't placed it down at this time, but...
5 seconds left before insertion.
I'm sort of perplexed by what SK's trying to do here. They are
Attackers
putting a lot of
moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
control into garage, which is useful. And we did see the Dark holding that very well, getting a 2k in the first round, and SKRIL was unable to win there, and unable to take Rafters control. But this wall being opened very easily, just not doing too much. But yeah, there's the meat jam going to be taken up. But this Maverick is going to dispatch it very easily, and yeah, we just see Thermite and Maverick playing this tight angle, and yeah, there comes those holes being shotgunned out, and it is quite useful because they're just going to make those blotches, and the Maverick line isn't going to be very neat. But I think they're going to get rid of that meat gem, and that's the wall going to be taken already. Here's the Hibana coming from below, just playing stocks, playing safe. And we see that Jaeger there, and I'm not sure if she's going to spot him out. She's just trying to get an angle on him. She might know that someone's around here, but he is holding. If she's on crouch height though, she might be able to get those first few shots off. Because I think he has caught on that someone's inside this room, but she's going to be droning him out. He's going to push through, and he's going to be fragged out by the Hibana. That's one of your roamers taken out quite early, and now I think SKRIL's catching on, and they're taking these positions where they are going to be able to take Rafters from here. There's that soft wall from Hibana's position onto the top. We might be able to catch out Doc. Someone can attack from that wall, and someone on the doorway, but Monster's going to be maybe going for a bit of construction push. And again we see someone's going to be going for that camera, except this time they won't be shot out too much. They're still going to get a pick. And here, yeah, there we see the Hibana playing that soft wall and those angles onto the dock. And he's going to be taken out. So that's Rafters control for them. And that's side control basically all tied up. And Monster's just doing a lot of work in these rounds to just frag and just push into that side without fear. I think he's on a quite a high kill streak at the moment. Yeah, 7 kills after 4 rounds is quite decent. So yeah, Monster and Rev have been doing quite a lot of work. They especially did a lot of work downstairs. And this round, yeah, I think SKRIL caught onto that Rafters control that they weren't able to get because of that Monty that they normally play. And after they caught on there, they had the Hibana getting those angles, able to frag the dock. And it works out well for them. So yeah, now we see Wiley going to be 6 picking off dock, going to take Valk, opting for some more information gathering. And you don't have that ACOG, but actually to Mozzie. So instead of this in that information gathering, they're going to be taking the information denial for the attacking side. So that's going to catch up with the drones and going to give him some cams. So Mozzie is quite a good information gathering and denial mixed into one. But yeah, here SK, they're just not taking anyone to stop that wall from being taken. There's no mutes, there's no bandits, there's no Cade. And what could have been really cool to see was like a mute Mozzie combo that can work out quite well. But I think they're opting to just give up control of main wall and go for more of a loose hold on the site, but it hasn't seemed to be working out. It did work out in the first round with that dock on Rafters, but they don't have that dock anymore, and they don't have that ACOG, that long range capability. So I'm not sure what they're planning here, but it's cool. It'll be good to see here. Yeah, here we see Jaeger. He's going to be playing on the Belgium side of things, and I think after this round, we'll have to see if SK is maybe stumped at what to do on the side. We have the Wamai playing the same shield. SKRIL didn't catch on to that last round. There was still someone going for that bulletproof camera as baits, but he wasn't fragged out. But we've got a common theme, and SK is playing this basically the same for every round, and they are getting punished for it by SKRIL. They are playing one below, one Rafters. They're playing with those same holes. They're playing the same shield with Wamai. And there's going to be Stim going to be getting a kill to Legion from below. And he's just up red stairs. They're just not watching. Thermite going to try walking through the breach, but there's Stim with the double kill. He's up red stairs and he's got side control at the moment. He's going to be fragged out from that pinch with the Rafters. So there it is coming to play. Rafters control is very useful. But Stim did do quite a good job of getting into there and getting a few kills. unable to get a refrag, but here's Bannax now. 1v2 situation. And this attack started out very well for SKRIL, but they weren't able to make it happen. But Salto 1v1, Bannax has control. Doesn't have diffuser though. And the Mozzie knows that he has diffuser, so he's just sitting there. Bannax is going to do a bit of droning, doing a bit of information gathering. And this is what he's going to know. He's going to know that the site's clear, but I'm not sure if he knows how close the Mozzie is. He's going to throw another drone out. And there he sees Mozzie. Mozzie's going to jump down, so now Bannax knows he has full side control and Mozzie's not going to be able to do much about it. He does have a C4 though, so he might be able to go for a kill on the plant if they have that information. And I think he is. He's going to go for this default C4. It's going to be a miss, so that's the plant down. It's all up to Bannax to play on this post plant. And he is in quite a good position to play it. He is on missing a few bits of HP, but there's no rotate made. And all he has to do is watch one doorway. So it's not looking too good for SK. That shield is going to be blocking. So there's not much that Wiley can do at the moment. Yeah, he's still making a play. Pushing through, and oh, he's going to do it well. Unable to find the diffuser, and we'll have to see if he finds it in time. 12 seconds. He did look, and he has time to defuse it. 7-second defuse time. So that was a very close round. And there was a very nice clutch from Wiley. And I think SKRIL's going to be quite disappointed at that loss of a round because Stim did have that open walk into sight moment, and Wiley's going to be chuffed about that clutch. So it's going to go 2-3, and this is going to be the last defense round. So if SKRIL gets to that 4 points, that's going to be a comfortable position. We said this in other games. 4 points is generally really where you want to be, and especially in Clubhouse for attacking, it is a very defender-sided map. So 4 points is where SKRIL's going to want to be. But it's I'm interested to see if SK is going to bring another round, make it a 3-3, and tie it up. So it looks like Bannax is going to be picking from that Maverick onto the sledge, because I think he's realized now that they don't need Maverick too much on that lower site on Church Arsenal. And yeah, the thing that I think we've seen with SK is on all these sites they've been taking losses or losing rounds, and they haven't changed up any of the way they play. They haven't adapted. So last round they kind of did. They stopped bringing that dark, and I don't think that did too much. I think they just won their gunfights in that round. But as we've seen, the first round with Castle, it didn't work out too well for them, and they've brought him 3 times in a row, and they haven't gone below yet. So I'm not sure what they're thinking about not changing it up, but maybe they just don't have too many strats. And see if it works, because it did work out on CC. They didn't change too much, and they're winning their gunfights. So I think SK can do it, and they just need to get in the groove, and they just need to win those rounds out. They win those gunfights, and just expect SKRIL. Because I think also SKRIL is going to be doing much of the same. They're going to be going for those hatches, and I think that Thermite's going to probably go down Dirt Tunnel. And if they expect that and anticipate that, I think they can also win a few rounds out. Ooh, but we have a drone on this blue stairs. Stim's going to opt to drone it out. And the Jaeger's going to take out the drone, so he knows someone's playing close there. Ooh, someone also playing in garage, so more of a roam on this side, and I think they know that people are coming from blue, coming from stocks. And there's the Jaeger. He's just going to be taking a few shots. He's going to be wasting time, and he's going to retreat back into sight. But there is still that blue control that the Jaeger's going to be taking and holding. No, I wasn't mistaken. I thought someone was in garage, but they might have flanked out. But yeah, there's the flank out from garage. He's going to get a kill onto Stim, but a refrag from a Bonner from up top going to get a kill down below. And Mute's going to be playing in this dirt. So he does, I think, realize that the Thermite might be coming from dirt. There's the wall open. But Thermite's Rev's going to make sure to drone that out. And now Radler's just looking at the moment. So we'll have to see if he's going to catch out. But yeah, now a nice roam game from the video. He's going to be getting a double kill now. Kill onto Monster. So that's Stim and Monster, which is normally the 2 fraggers of the team. So yeah, there's Monster. He's going to be quite unhappy about that kill. And now Banax has to do something. He's just sitting outside the building, unsure what to do. He doesn't look in the direction of Thermite because he is getting pressured from Habana. So now Thermite's going to do his job, and anywhere Meat moves, he's going to be taken out. So there's a headshot. And yeah, Rev is just playing dirt like he always does. He just does well. He gets kills and he hits headshots. And I think he just learns how to play dirt really well, and he knows what he's doing there. We've seen him doing it round after round. And then also Big Daddy on the hatches, he's just vertical. Oh, a nice pre-fire from the Habana. I mean, from the Jaeger onto Dev, and he's going to be fragged out. That means the Fuser's control is given to him and it's in sight, but now Habana just going to drop quite aggressively. He's just wasting his time and he's waiting for Sledge to come through dirt, and he's just going to be fragged out when the Jaeger trying to make a play on him. So, we're seeing a lot of the same things happen. I feel like these rounds are just replays and replays, but after this, yeah, that Jaeger was doing quite good. But yeah, Wiley dropping 11 kills, and I think he's trying his best and his hardest to win this out for them. But now, we're going to see the side switch, see how SK can play the attack, see how SKRIL plays these defenses. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Oh, Dev's going to be getting frost. I think that was a miss.
Yeah, I think it was an auto pick.
Possibly. So we'll see if he goes. Yeah, he's going to go for that 6 pick. Let's see who he takes. I think from now, yeah, there's Volk. He's just going to be taking that info. They have a Cade, they have a Bandit, they have a Smoke, they have a Jaeger. So this is different sort of these defense from SKs. They have a lot of that wall now. They've got Cade, they've got Bandit for the wall. So that's 2 electrifiers. They've got Smoke for the planter now. They've got Jaeger for those projectiles. And then Volk for that intel gathering. So sort of similar. We've seen Jaeger on the other team. We've seen Volk on the other team. But we didn't see Bandit or Cade play once by SK. So now I think SKRIL's playing more towards stopping the enemies from getting those walls open, getting those angles open. And now more catered to holding those doorways and playing a bit more. So yeah, here's Bandit's going to be taking this corner wall and electrifying it. So now those angles aren't going to be able to made up onto rafters by that Habana. And yeah, I think that Bandit might be able to be shot by from the doorway, but it could do a bit of deterrence and a bit of time wasting.
Yeah, it'd make more sense to place a Cade in the top corner. It'd be a lot more difficult to hit.
I think maybe there's a difference from the structure. Maybe they're using the Cades for the main wall or something like that. Yeah, so they're going to be using, I think, 2 Cades. One on that corner on the right there, and then I think if you go to the left of it, on the other side of the doorway.
Oh, that's smart.
You see that Cade. So that's like a bit of a sneaky Cade for them. And now Maverick will be able to probably take out the wall, but they're not going to be shooting those bandits or shooting those mutes. So I think also SK has their idea of how they want to get the wall, and it's sort of similar to what SKRIL's done. They've brought a Maverick and a Thermite, 2 hard breaches on the main wall, and they've got their Habana opening up those alternate holes. And Maverick's going to go for, I think, a nade play to try to destroy those Cades, but it's not going to work out. It'll take out 1, but not 2. It might just be enough to. Oh, there's Jaeger going to pick up his ADS, and he's going to maybe be pacing it down. That's going to be a miss of a nade. Now Monster going to be placing another ADS, so if that nade comes through, it's going to be destroyed by the ADS possibly. And I think Lazarus just doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know where these things are. He's going to be cooking the nade. The Jaeger won't pick it up, but it's not going to be close enough to the wall. I think you need to cook it a bit longer, and now he's going to have to just go for a classic Maverick trick. And I think a C4 could come out from SKRIL's stem. Yeah, he's going to be going for C4. Unlikely the wall's going to destroy his C4, that electrified ability, but yeah. They're kind of stuck here what to do. It's been 2 minutes, no hard breach to be made. Thermite's going to be opening up a wall in the garage, which isn't much. And I think they're going to be just giving up here, and they're going to have to go for somewhere else. But yeah, that was really good. Stim's going to be taking a lot of damage from the drone hole. Peeking it, unluckily. So he's going to be very, very low HP, but SKRIL did a really good job of securing the wall. And now, I don't think that the attackers can do much about it, so they're going to have to make their own plays and do their own thing. So they have to adapt very quickly. 30 seconds left. Not much has happened in the round. A bit of damage traded off by almost being spotted out there. I think Thermite knows where this is. Ooh, but nice. Sabana getting a kill from the main wall onto Rev. And Lazarus getting a kill
Seconds remaining.
onto Monster. So they've adapted well. They've got those frags, and I think they are ready to push into sight. So they have done that, just that. Someone low HP is going to get fragged out.
5 seconds.
And another one. And now that's full side control. Very good. Oh, almost coming out. He's going to see him. He's going to shut it down, and that's SKRIL going to win the 1v4 clutch, protecting the bombs. That C4 was perfect timing. 1 second left from the Thermite, and he's going to be taken up by the C4. And all he has to do is play it from below. Such a good clutch from that Bandit, and he's just going to win the round up for them. I think that was Big Daddy Q, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So that was a very, very good clutch from him, and I think he played that perfectly. That couldn't have gone better. And that's yeah. SK wasn't watching for that. They did adapt very, very well to that wall control, and after that, all of that control, all of those kills coming out from them, and they weren't able to win the round out because of a very, very smart play from the Bandit.
Yeah, SK's entry coordination is very good. They've been playing together for a while, as far as I understand. And when you see them breach, they breach very well. There's coordination like none other. But in that instance, they just didn't predict that it was going to come from the floor.
That was sort of a more of a fluke of the 1vx, and it was. If I'm being honest, I think that SK should have taken that round, but that was very well played from the Bandit, and it was quick thinking from him, and it was good thinking. He really made that round different and clutched it up for the full SKRIL. So now it's going to be 5-2 SKRIL, and if they win this round, it'll be all SK can do is tie. So we'll have to see how they do it. And I think SK can also do something well. But yeah, what I've also seen is both these teams, they're both bringing all 3 hard breaches that are available to them, except for Ace at the moment, because he's unable to be played over the new season. But they are bringing all of the hard breaches available to them. And last round, they weren't able to really open up much, considering that they had 3 hard breaches. They did get stumped by that Cade trick, the double Cade, for a little bit, and here we see 3 of their players going to be already just still gathering information, making sure that they know what's happening. And they're going to look like they're going to be taking from the Strip Club VIP side. Jar 3 hard breaches available to them. All 3 have been taken, and I think on this side it's also very useful to be able to get those hatches, to be able to get those walls. Dirt wall, kitchen and arsenal hatch, or kitchen and motor hatch, and also blue wall, possibly, and church wall. So there are a lot of walls on the side that can be useful, and a lot of different ways to attack it. So it's always cool to see Church Arsenal being attacked by different teams, because there are so many different ways in which you can do it. But SKRIL's going to be keeping control. SKRIL's still on the bit keeping control on above, but he's going to be jackaled, and they know exactly where he is from here, and he has to try and make something happen. I think he might just scamper back to side after a bit of time waste. They know where he is. And yeah, here's Jackal going to be coming up to try and find him. But I think he's been sprinting a bit, so maybe Vigil knows he's going to be there. And yeah, he's going to push through. He's going to be fragged by Stim. Very close fight there. And he's just unable to get the kill. So Stim's going to be on very low HP from here. But that is a very good time waste. Not too good of a pick. It doesn't put in too much impact into the round. But it's going to be a nice pick from SKRIL's side. I think Maverick's going to be trying to take care of this gated hatch, and that's also why Maverick is useful, as no other operator can really. But yeah, here's Nomad to get the refrag and to get rid of those Romans. But it's been 2 minutes, and SK hasn't done too much in the way of opening things, taking that much map control. They've taken the top 3 floors, which was only held up by 1 defender, and now they're going to be pushing down main, I think. So we see some teams attack blue, some teams attack dirt, and now this SK is going to be attacking from main stairs and maybe getting those hatches above. But yeah, there's the hatch. A lot of teams choose to just not even cade that hatch due to the fact that you can open it because of the soft side. But oh, a nice double kill from SKRIL Banax on the Hawk.
Attacker's bomb
He's gonna be
diffuser
fragged
has
out,
been
but
dropped.
the
Bomb
refrag
located by
coming
attacker.
from SKRIL Rev on the division. And it's all up to the Habana. 12 seconds, she has to drop,
10
she has
seconds to
no
go.
diffuser, nothing to do, and this round's gonna be one out. That
5 seconds to go.
ping happening from quite a while ago, and that's gonna take her out of it, and unluckily not able to hit the shots on the Jaeger, and he's gonna win the round out. So that is 6-2 to SKRIL, and 1 round left to make something happen. SK can bring this to a tie if they win 4 in a row, and SKRIL just has to win this next round. Those are 2 of the strongest defending sites over with, so now we'll probably see them go to gym bedroom, sorry, and they're all picking gym bedroom. So now here is when you see a castle. You see castle a lot on gym bedroom. He's very useful there. And yeah, again, similar lineup. All 3 of those hard breaches taken, and I think SK just needs to work on their coordination with learning the meta a bit more. I mean, maybe they should have known about those Cades. They should have. Oh, but pick on to Lion.
I always love seeing a line. It's like, why? But well,
Yeah,
very welcome.
You don't see him too much, and I saw him. I think he used 1 round on another map that I
Cafe.
was casting. Cafe, but he was quickly switched out for Finker, and
Attackers need to
the
locate
Finker
and
did work
defuse
for
as
that
many
team.
bombs as they can.
I'm not too sure. I can't remember which it was, but
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But I've only seen Lion on Cafe as far as I can recall. And I've seen, I think, a Lion brought 4 times on Cafe. But it's really funny.
so yeah, it seems like also I think Cafe is quite a big map, so all those roamers, Lion can be useful. But I would say last round they brought that Jackal, and Jackal's also quite a strong pick for roamers instead. I think he's probably stronger than Lion at the moment. Lion isn't too picked, he isn't too useful.
10 seconds to go.
But yeah,
No rotates? Or is that still to come?
I think
Oh, there we
yeah, Brannick's gonna be making the rotate. I think it is a bit of a slow job making with that super short. He only has 3 ammo, but quickly watch Big Daddy Q. I think he's going for a spawn peek.
Defender is in play.
Yeah, he went for a little C4 spawn peek, and no one spawned there. Oh, they did, but he just didn't wait long enough. So I think it is one of Big Daddy's. It is one of his favorites spawn peeks, and it has worked out sometimes, but it didn't work out for him this time.
Well, it's immediately
Yeah,
going to
it's
put the attackers on, on, I don't know the word, I can't think, but it's immediately going to make them cautious.
Yeah.
They're going to be a little slower to push in.
I think also we saw last round before that 3 of SK's players were still on drones by the end of the prep phase, and that's good to see. I don't think it's too much droning. I think it's good that they're collecting information and figuring out what they want to do. The wall still will be soft from Cash, but yeah, also you see a lot of teams on the up floor. You reinforce the walls of opposite sides. So if you're playing Cash bedroom, Cash CC, you do see them reinforcing this jacuzzi wall, and also vice versa with them reinforcing Cash wall. And there's not too much utility placed on it, but it's just gonna slow down the attackers. Maverick's gonna go for this nade play again, and this will work a lot better, I feel, this time, and I think they will get the wall. It's just a bandit trying to do something, and yeah, there's the bandits coming out. Thermite's gonna instantly take it out, and bandit's just sitting here. That castle barricade preventing him from moving anywhere, so he's out in the open. He's gonna have to run down the stairs. Oh, there's the bandit. He's running around. Oh, I think there was a nice little 1 or 2 tap from Monster, the long range ACOG, but a refrag onto Rev, so that's the Legion taken out.
Bomb located.
And yeah,
by
I think
attackers.
SK's on a better outlook this. Rev's surprised. I think he did also get quite a convincing kill against him, and there's Castle going to be taken out just unable to get the kills, and Jaeger's going to take out that nade that would destroy the Castle barricade. So here Castle comes into play on this side. That logistics is locked off from the attackers, and also Gym. There's no possibility of them crossing into it at the moment. But I believe it is prepped, and that's something the defenders can use to their advantage. Yeah, so there's the feet, gonna get shot a bit, and this just locks out a lot of areas for attackers. But a nice frag from the Thermite is gonna be making a kill, and now Monster's gonna be trying to rotate. Ooh, he's using those footholds to crawl through. He's gonna be in logistics, and that's gonna catch someone off guard because I'm not sure if they knew. But yeah, Big Daddy gonna get one of the final kills. Push all up to said this is low HP, and Big Daddy with the pistol is going to take the round, take the map, Nice gun skins coming. The toy.
Yeah, it's a cute one.
Just playing around with the pistols, yeah. And that was less of a close game than we normally have been seeing recently, but it was still good play. Really good play from Wiley. He's dropping 13. Also, SKRIL Monster, I think, dropped double digits. I think, yeah. Big Daddy and Monster dropping 10 and 11, respectively, but Wiley on the line, he did manage to get a frag, I think, and he's dropped 13 in that game, and that is a very, very high kill count, but he's just unable. His team just not there to get the other kills.
GG's.
And that was quite a
Okay.
good game.
Cheers, GG. Giga Lavi.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be leaving that one. Thank you very much for commentating, Cyber. That was a good game.
Yeah.
It was good to watch.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's always great to have you on, man. It's always great. I think even though you're a SKRIL player, you keep it neutral, which is nice. I like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on that. You know, I always support the SKRIL boys, SKRIL Bunnocks, and also SKRIL. Everyone's SKRIL.
SKRIL,
But
SKRIL,
I
SKRIL.
also SKRIL. I'm just trying to keep it also less biased. I've seen some constructive criticism, let's say.
Yes, 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 yes.
But
No, for sure. I think you do a great job at keeping neutral, which is always appreciated. Anyway, thanks very much for commentating. Thanks everybody for watching.
cool, yeah,
Thanks.
for having me.
Yeah, no, it's always great to have you on, man. Have a good evening. Eh?
Yeah, you too. Cheers.
Thanks, man. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for the players for playing. It was a good game. Definitely a rough one for SK, but a good game overall. Gonna play some highlights. This was the last game of this weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So see you next week. Cheers.
Ashburn was able to connect those shots. Oh, a bit of a jittery flick there, and he does see the Wamai. It's gonna kill him out, and that's gonna be a 3v3. So this is quite a good spread out attack. We have Ash gonna play. Oh, she was playing in constructions. He's gonna be fragged out by the Legion. And now we're gonna just see something happening here in the B side, but his Thermite's gonna be taken out. And so there's Crazy Pirate gonna just headshot him and take him in the round. And yeah, that round was, I don't know, I think now without that Monty, SKRIL can have some troubles in attacking the rafters, and he has an angle because he knows that the Thermite's can be there now. And I think now all Rev needs to do is just wait for his team to get in position. But yeah, IQ doesn't catch up to the Jaeger and he's going to be taken out. But he has got his teammates to support him. Oh, here comes Abana, and she knows where he is, around where he is, and oh, she hears him lying down, and she's just gonna get the headshot. He's unable to shoot back. They can go for a plant at any moment, and here it is. There's the plant coming down. Monster's just gonna be watching those rotates, watching that cross, and there's the fuser down. He's gonna be There's Cost gonna be taken down. There's just not enough time. 6 seconds, and he knows that he's won, which is just gonna run away. And looking at each other for that time where you have the cooldown of throwing that nade. He's just going to be looking at him, and he's going to take the head off. They know that there is one on blue, but someone's lying down and he's going to catch him out. Unable to though, he's going to be pulling out a Legion mine. But they've caught on to the fact that someone's in blue, and SKRIL Monster with a big round. I think that was a 3k. And Dev on the 2k. So they played that really well. As I said last round, they had that crossfire, so as soon as Dev was in that position in Dirt Tunnel, Monster was able to capitalize off that. He's going to get a frag onto Legion, and if he doesn't see that, he's going to be able to frag the Jaeger, trying to get in a good position. And that just leaves the side open. So I think to fix that, maybe ESK could put someone back of B site, not in those crossfire positions from Blue and Dirt. He is holding. If she's on crouch height though, she might be able to get those first few shots off. Because I think he has caught on that someone's inside this room, but she's going to be droning him out. He's going to push through, and he's going to be fragged out by the Bono. That's one of your Romans taking. That's Rafters control for them, and that's side control basically all tied up. And Monster's just doing a lot of work in these rounds to just frag and just push into that side without fear. With the Rafters, so there it is coming to play. Rafters control is very useful. But Stim did do quite a good job of getting into there and getting a few kills. Unable to get a refrag, but here's Banax now. 1v2 situation. Much that Wiley can do at the moment. Yeah, he's still making play. Pushing through and oh, he's gonna nice. Do it well. Unable to find the diffuser and we'll have to see if he finds it in time. 12 seconds. He did look and he has time to defuse it. 7 seconds. He did look and he has time to defuse it. 7-second defuse time. So that was a very close round. And there was a nice, very nice clutch from Wiley.
Defenders
And I
win.
think to do. He doesn't look in the direction of Thermite because he is getting pressured from Habano. So now Thermite's going to do his job, and anywhere Meat moves, he's going to be taken out. So there's a headshot, like he always does. He just does well. He gets kills and he hits headshots. And I think he just learns how to play Dirt really well, and he knows what he's doing there. We've seen him doing it round after round. And then also Big Daddy on the hatches. He's going to vertical for Sledge to come through Dirt. And he's just going to be fragged out when the Jaeger trying to make a play on him. So, we're seeing a lot of the same things happen. I feel like these rounds are just replays and replays, but fragged out.
5 seconds
And another
to go.
one, and now that's full side control.
Attack
Very good.
cover the diffuser.
Oh, almost coming out. He's going to see him. He's going to shut it down, and that's Skrill going to win the 1v4 clutch, protecting the bombs. That C4 was perfect timing. 1 second left from the Thermite and he's going to be taken out by the C4. And all he has to do is play it from below. Such a good clutch from that Bandit. And he's just going to win the round up for them. I think that was Big Daddy. They know where he is. And yeah, here's Jackal going to be coming up to try and find him. But I think he's been sprinting a bit, so maybe Vigil knows he's going to be there. And yeah, he's going to push through. He's going to be fragged by Stim. I think Maverick's going to be trying to take care of this gated hatch. And that's also why Maverick is useful, is no other operator can really. But yeah, here's Nomad to get the refrag and to the hatch. A lot of teams choose to just not even cave that hatch due to the fact that you can open it because of the soft side. But oh, a nice double kill from Scorpanax on the
The
walk.
attackers bombed
He's
the
unluckily not able to hit the shots on the Jaeger, and he's going to win the round out. So that is 6-2 to SKRIL, and 1 round left to make something happen. SK can bring this to a tie if they win 4 in a row, and SKRIL just has to win this next round. And there's no possibility of them crossing into it at the moment, but I believe it is prepped, and that's something the defenders can use to their advantage. So, yeah, so there's the feet, going to get shot a bit, and this just locked the toy.
That's a cute one.
Playing around with the pistols, yeah. And that was less of a close game than we normally have been seeing recently, but it was still good play. Really good play from Wiley.